Good day, Mr. Powell.
Oh, Mr. Humphrey. What brings you round here?
Just making sure your new neighbour's settled in all right.
And she is, I trust.
Well, I'm not so sure. That's why I wanted to talk to you. Matter of fact, she's been acting a bit strangely.
Well, she isn't exactly your average old lady.
That's for sure. She's been telling me stories about prowlers and noises and strange phone calls.
Round here? Oh, this neighbourhood is so quiet, it's boring.
Yeah, that's my impression. Look, I know it's none of your business, but I'm a bit worried about the old dear.
Oh, I don't know. If the truth's known, she's probably just a bit senile.
You think so?
Well, between you and me, she should never have been released from Wentworth.
Is that right?
Come on, you lot, I'm running out of things to press. Oh, you rotten mongrel! Naughty, naughty. What would Mother Teresa say?
Do you reckon you're a bit snaky with Mrs. Morris before?
No, I don't, Dora. We pay for our crimes, she should pay for hers. That kid would still be alive if it wasn't for her.
Yeah, I suppose so. Hey, what are we going to do about her?
In the rec room after lunch.
What's that? I can't hear, girls. You'll have to speak up. We better keep our eyes open. Laurel and Hardy are talking behind our backs. Ah, that's it for me. Let's eat.
Service faults? Yes. Yes, well, we think we're having nuisance phone calls. Well, nobody talks when we answer the phone. Okay. It's 3500631. Good. Thank you very much. Well, they're going to look into it. Now, tell me slowly, Lizzie. What happened?
This photo of Sid. It was in the drawer with the knives and forks.
Hmm? Well, what's the problem?
I didn't put it there, and I've never seen that photo before.
But Sid used to live here, for goodness sake. There are bound to be lots of photos of him around that you haven't seen.
I've been to that drawer 6 times today.
And the photo wasn't there till the 7th time. Is that what you're telling me?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, what can I say, Lizzie?
Well, you gotta believe me, otherwise I reckon I'm going crackers.
Look, I'd love to, but... Well, tell me, what about the telly?
Well, I put it on, and it went straight off again.
Well, any set will do that if it's blown a fuse.
Oh, I don't understand those things.
Lizzie, are you missing your friends in Wentworth?
Of course I'm missing them. But I don't want to go back there. I love Sid's house. I said I'm going to make a life for myself here. And I'm going to...
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Come on. Let's see what's wrong with the telly, eh? See? A blown fuse, just as I thought. Now, if we fix that, I bet your telly works again.
But I had the telly on before. Why would it fuse this time?
Look, Lizzie, the fuse, the phone, the noises, they're all separate. But your mind's putting them together. Your mind's just playing tricks on you.
Oh, I wish you'd believe me, Mrs. M. Somebody's trying to scare me. And they're making a bloody good job of it, too.
You sit this one out, okay?
We don't like newcomers being pushy, Edwards.
So?
So we've come to teach you a little lesson.
Too gutless to talk without your heavies, Bryant.
Well, if talking doesn't work, maybe muscle will.
I see a lot of fat, not much muscle.
Oh, shut up, bucket mouth. Come on, let's get her.
Talk about it first, but heaven's
Stay
sake.
off. Stay out of it, Kate. It'll only be a minute with this lot
Come on,
anyway.
Drew, let's get her.
Come on, go on.
Stop it! Stop it! You'll get her!
What's going on? Now stop that fighting. You hear me? Stop it. Now get up, you two. That's an order.
Doreen, I'm surprised at you. All right, who started it and what's it all about?
Well, I think you were all involved. I'll only report the two I saw. Now, that's you, Bryant, and you, Edwards. Bryant, you get to your cell and stay there. And you too, Burns.
Another couple of minutes, we would have fixed her.
How'd you like that, eh? Get a move on. Edwards, Peterson, up against that wall.
See? They're not so tough.
Now, you others, clear up that mess. And I don't want anyone leaving until I get back.
You did all right for yourself. Next time, stay out of the way. You might get hurt.
You two get to your cell and wait for me there. Now, I want everything back the way it was, understand?
I'll have trouble getting that telly back the way it was.
Miss Conway. That little scrap was quite normal, you know. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah, well, someone might have been hurt.
But they weren't.
Well, it was lucky I came along when I did. Now, what started it?
It all goes back to Linda hanging herself, I guess.
But why?
Look, they're just fighting to let off steam. Linda's death scared the hell out of all of us.
Yeah, well, I can't ignore a fight like that.
Why not? If you report them, they'll just get to solitary, and when they come out, they'll be wound up twice as much as they are now. And they'll be after you as well as each other. When you've been here a bit longer, you'll learn to judge what's serious and what isn't.
Well,
Being shoved behind bars can really shake your nerves up a bit. But you'd remember that, wouldn't you?
yeah,
Were you scared?
of course I was.
Well, you were only here a couple of weeks. Imagine what it would be like if you'd been in here for years. One day you walk into your cell and there's your roommate hanging by her neck. You see what I mean? Listen, let's go into the library and talk about it privately. So stupid, like kids. Kicking and bashing just to see who's toughest.
There's no debating society in here, kiddo. Straight A's don't matter a damn when you get your head punched in.
I'll defend myself if I have to, but you go looking for fights.
Hey, hang on. I was just sitting down minding my own business, remember?
All right, but why fight? We talked about our problems, we've achieved far more.
That's all very well for your local mothers' club. This is a prison.
So?
Prisons are for bad girls, and bad girls don't talk, they kick.
How can you be so sure talking won't work? You tried?
Wouldn't waste my time.
Anyway, I just don't see how I can drop the charge. Too many people know about it already, and they're going to talk.
Hang on. You leave that to me. You'd be surprised what people can forget when I ask them to.
Yeah, well, what about the television?
I'm coming to that. Look, that television set was probably the only casualty in the fight, right? Well, it already had the gong anyway, so how about you persuade Conway Discounts to come to the party with a new one?
What about the old one?
Oh, you'd say they dropped it or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. So what are you going to do?
No, look, it's too risky. I've got to report it.
Now, listen.
And I don't like you telling me what to do.
How would you like being called a jailbird by everyone on this block? It is up to you, of course.
Well, I don't know about the report, but I will see what I can do about the television.
Yeah?
Well, my brother keeps offering them to me. I've never taken one.
Hmm.
Oh, look, all right, I'll ask him.
Make it a nice colour one. They'd enjoy that.
Well, I suppose it's a tax deduction for him.
Thanks, Kate. I'll make sure they appreciate it.
What are you doing here, Burns? I thought I told you to get back to your cell.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Miss
Yeah, well, hurry
Conway.
up.
Oh, listen,
What is it?
well, I know you're real mad at me about the fight and everything.
Of course I am.
Well, I just wanted to thank you again for them art books, you know. I've had a real good look at them and they're terrific.
Is that all?
Yeah?
Well, I've got a lot more important things to do, Doreen.
God! I just saw Conway and she nearly took my head off. You and her got something going, have you?
What's it to you?
Joint's going crazy. You and me used to be the best of mates and now I haven't even got a clue what you're thinking. Will you let that fight go on without lifting a finger? We don't even know who you're barracking for. You want some chocolate? It's nuts and raisins.
Doreen, you've got eyes. I'm busy.
Well, you've got time for Conway, haven't you? Why haven't you got time for your mates?
Get lost.
Well, what's she got that we haven't?
Doreen, will you mind your own business?
Right, I will.